Donald Trump is meanwhile facing pressure on the political front. He insists that he has done nothing wrong after his longtime attorney implicated him in illicit hush payments made before the 2016 election. In a tweet earlier yesterday, Trump praised his former campaign chairperson Paul Manafort for refusing to break while accusing lawyer and personal fixer Michael Cohen of making up stories to get a deal. Sherwin Bryce-Pease looks at that unfolding event.
The Manafort case represents the first real trial win for probes being led by the special counsel into Russian collusion, while Cohen's admissions in court directly implicates the president in campaign finance violations. The president has sought to distance himself from the two cases, tweeting that he felt badly for Manafort and praising him for refusing to strike a deal with prosecutors.
I feel badly for both. I must tell you that Paul Manafort's a good man. He was with Ronald Reagan. He was with a lot of different people over the years, and I feel very sad about that. It doesn't involve me, but I still feel, it's a very sad thing that happens. This has nothing to do with Russian collusion. This started as Russian collusion. This has absolutely nothing to do. This is a witch hunt, and it's a disgrace.
Manafort was found guilty of 8 counts and faces a maximum sentence of 80 years. Cohen, who pled guilty to 8 counts but also implicated the president, faces 65 years but could yet strike a cooperation deal with the prosecution.
Mr. Cohen pled guilty to 2 campaign finance charges, 1 for causing an unlawful corporate contribution, and a second one for personally making an excessive personal contribution, both for the purpose of influencing the 2016 election. In addition, what he did was he worked to pay money to silence 2 women who had information that he believed would be detrimental to the 2016 campaign and to the candidate and the campaign.
Trump's lawyer Rudy Giuliani issued a statement after Cohen's court appearance that there is no allegation of wrongdoing against the president, while concerns are being raised about Trump possibly pardoning Manafort despite his convictions.
The president could, but I think that would create such a backlash. I mean, that would have Watergate written all over it. And remember, there are several of these cases now coming in state courts, and those you can't pardon. So I think that if I was his advisor, I'd say let the process play out.
So the legal net appears to be slowly tightening on President Trump and his associates, with special counsel Robert Mueller methodically investigating whether Trump or members of his campaign conspired with a foreign power to win the 2016 election, and whether the president then tried to obstruct the investigation. Having obtained convictions against 2 close Trump associates does raise questions about their cooperation moving forward and what information they might provide in mitigation of spending the rest of their lives in prison. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.